You ever been walking through a room and happen to see a reflection of yourself in a mirror and you think, oh, what is happening? What's happened to my body? I don't understand. What is that? Because you've noticed maybe there's a little jiggly where you weren't expecting to see jiggly, or maybe there's a little poof where when you weren't expecting to see a pooch, and a poof and a ugh, and you think, I don't like this. And then you say some not so nice things about yourself, and then you walk out of the room, and then you refuse to look in a mirror. I knew a lady who for 25 years had not looked in the mirror at herself in any way other than surface, because she did not like what she saw, and so she just wanted to pretend it didn't exist. And that wasn't very helpful, because over time her body changed even more, and then she really didn't want to look in the mirror. So instead of avoiding, how about if we talk about some of the things that you can do? Like, okay, you know that if a regular human body with good activity level needs about 2,000 calories a day, maybe you only need 1,400 calories a day. That is not to say you only need 400 calories a day, because that in fact will make you sick and put you into starvation mode, and your body will say, every single thing that I eat I will have to hold on to, and pretty soon you will be seeing the results here and here and here and here. You know what I'm talking about. So we know about the calories, right? Check. And then we know about moving our bodies to sweat. Okay. And you think, well, I moved a whole 1,100 steps today. Well, you want to get 10,000 steps or 20,000 steps. How are you going to know that? Use your phone, use a pedometer, do something, right? That's all like, okay, check, check. But have you thought about what you're saying to yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you go, I love you? Or do you say, oh my gosh, what have you done to yourself? That is disgusting. You know what happens? That triggers some stress release into your body, and the stress turns into adrenaline and cortisol, which then become belly fat. So if you haven't thought about the emotions that go along with your weight, now would be the time to think about it and think of, okay, what are some other things I could do? So I have encouraged people for a long time to say, okay, what do I want to see when I look in the mirror? Do I want to see an athletic body? Do I want to see a firm and trim body? Do I want to see a size 8? Waiting for the truck to go past. And the motorcycle. The hazards of filming outside. What are you looking? What do you want to see? Do you want to just look sexy for your partner? Do you want to? What is it that you want? And when you think about that, and you start saying when you look in the mirror, "Oh, girl, you are looking fine," or "Mr. Man," of course, the men probably don't talk that way to themselves, but we will. He will like what you see. So, speaking from that point of view, what are some things that you could say to yourself that you get encouraged by when you look in the mirror? And then you will reduce the stress, because all those little nice things that are said, those compliments, trigger some dopamine, because a nice little hit, and triggers some oxytocin. The more that you speak kindly to yourself, the body gets, I feel so much better about what I'm seeing. And so I tell you this because if you do not address the emotional, you are going to find yourself being emotional in not a good way when you look in the mirror. So yes, you can do your checklist, your dietary, your exercise, your move that body, but you also need to change that mindset and what you're saying. Okay? So, some ways to de-stress. You've got some ideas.